Did you get any of these last holiday season? Are you looking at it now and thinking, what am I doing with this ugly sweater? Well, Julia Grieve from Preloved is here to help us out. Your ugly holiday sweater, and you have so many brilliant ways to do it.
Well, you know what? You end up getting a lot of these, especially like after holiday season, even if it was a joke gift, you know what I mean? How many can you actually wear? How many cocktail parties can you wear these things to?
Yeah.
So what we can do is come up with some ideas to, you know, use them up, get them out of landfill, accidental environmentalists. Let's fix this.
I love that.
So number one, I'm going to suggest, which was so simple, is a wine bag. How cute is that, right? Out of an old sweater. You know those parties where you got to just leave the wine on the table?
Yes.
Yours is going to get all the talk. Everyone's going to be like, who brought that?
It's so smart.
So very simple. I'll use this sweater here. What you want to do is pick one of your ugly sweaters that have really ugly or cute arms, because that's all that the bag is made out of.
Yep.
So you're going to take the sweater. We're going to grab a bottle of wine. We're not going to drink it quite yet. And then we're just going to measure it against the sweater. So you can sort of see here there, just to get length.
So
we've just cut that, simple. Then you're going to cut a circle on the sweater, which I already just did. So I already got a little circle.
Yeah.
Trace it from the bottle, cut that, and then all you have to do is attach it. And you could do that by needle and thread. If you have a sewing machine, great. But you know, I don't do that.
Right.
So that's it. And then once they're done, they can go into the bags. And you can just, you know what a great idea would be, honestly, is to pre-make them, right? Get a bunch, of, maybe 5 or 6 done for the season, grab the sweaters, get them out of the kids' closets, and turn them into, don't tell them. Because I'm like, Mom, my sweater has no arms. I'm like, I know,
it's
but my
right
wine bottle looks fantastic. So that's one quick, cute idea. The next one is sort of taking those sweaters and making bracelets with this.
See, this I would have never thought
Isn't this cute? This reminds me so much of my Auntie Nan. She was always a kindergarten teacher, always had the earrings or the bracelets or something like that. So this was great, easy to do.
You make it look fashionable.
Well, I know, so fashionable with the holly on the bracelet.
Funky.
But again, it's just something that's fun. You can add a little spirit to the season. So you take your bracelets, any wooden ones would be great, plastic bangles, whatever you've got lying around the house. And then the main thing is to measure the length of the bracelet. So you're going to take measure that around. These ones are about 10 inches. And then the width. And just to measure the width, it's 1 inch, but double it because we've got to go around, right? So you got 2. So basically what we're going to do from our ugly sweater, isn't this a beauty? You know, even with the jingles and the whole 9, we're going to cut strips. Of what I measured there were 10 by 2 inches strips. So we cut them across the sweater, which I kind of did already. Again, something you could pre-prep, and we just cut them. So you've got them. And then you grab your bracelet, which I've sort of started this, and you're just going to fold it over top of it and attach it with the needle and thread.
Would you ever with glue?
You know what? Of course I would with glue. Of course.
And I'm like, maybe there's a reason I shouldn't try the glue, but try the glue.
I would totally try the glue. I always glue stuff. But the nice thing about working with wool is you can use a really big, thick needle. Easy to thread. You can even use a piece of yarn or thread. Simple. And you just keep going around. And the nice thing about the bracelet is once you're done all that sort of ugly glue sewing, we twist it. So it stays on the inside. So the outside of the bracelet just looks great.
You're so smart.
Right?
I love that one. That's good.
Okay, so that's an easy one. Now, the next one is everybody in the family needs their ugly holiday sweater.
Yes, they do.
Including the dog. So I'm going to show you. I did bring, this is a fox. This is not a dog. But I didn't have a model big enough, to sample it. So what we do is you take your sweater. Cardigans are what you're going to want to use for the dog.
Yes.
So you're going to use a cardigan. Really simple. We're just going to cut off the arm right at the shoulder. We just cut off the arm. And then you'll sort of get an idea.
Because their bodies are slightly different than ours.
Slightly. They do have an extra set of legs than we do. But it's very simple. So their legs are going to go through it.
And think about how amazing your holiday card is going to look this year. When the dog has the matching
dog is in the
sweater.
picture with that. So you can sort of see how it's going to start to take shape.
Yes.
Like this. You know what I mean?
The two
paws are going to go through. Very, very simple. But do we want, you know what?
I feel like we need to see how this might look in real life.
It's hard to visualize it without a real, dog. But look what I got here, Trace.
Come on in, Riddick.
He has been waiting for his close-up for at least 2 years. Every everybody always says, "Oh, your dog's so beautiful," and he goes, "Yes, I know. Yes, I know. I know. He's here." But isn't this great?
It's
so
amazing.
cute.
And you know what's great about it is the material is natural. You're not putting on, you know, sort of a really fussy Halloween costume. It's a natural sweater.
It is. It's keeping him warm.
It's keeping him warm.
He's the talk of the dog park. He's the talk of the parties. And Tracy, I do have one for Ozzy.
Oh,
because
Ozzy's
I don't
gonna
want
love
Ozzy
it.
to be left out.